Hello, my name is Nseka. I am excited to introduce to you my book, The Messiahship of the Lord. The Messiahship of the Lord is a 5-chapter book that deals with the Messiahship of Jesus and also introduces a new perspective on the resurrection of Jesus. One major question that this book deals with is whether Jesus had to die on the cross or resurrect for him to be the Messiah. In chapter 1, the book starts by looking at the scope of the mission of Jesus. The purpose of this chapter is to allow readers to understand the scope of the mission of Jesus and to connect to his heart. Chapter 2, which shares the same title as the book, goes deeper into the understanding of the mission of the Messiah and what type of relationship we, as believers, should have with the Messiah, Jesus. Chapter 3 introduces a new perspective on the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. This chapter really deals with two questions. Was the crucifixion of Jesus God's will? That was the first question. And the second question is, did Jesus fulfill his messianic mission by dying on the cross? As you read this chapter, I pray that you can really feel Jesus' heart. And when you finish reading this chapter, I suggest that you go to the end of the book and read the appendix. This is because I really want you to feel Jesus' heart as he faced the cross. And when you finish with the appendix, you can move on to chapter 4, which introduces a new perspective on the resurrection of Jesus. This chapter deals with the topic of resurrection as it pertains to Jesus and us, fallen human beings. Let me be the first to admit that the topic of resurrection, as it pertains to Jesus, may be very, very complicated. For instance, it is recorded in John chapter 11, verse 25, that Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life." Let me emphasize here that Jesus did not say, "I am the resurrection and life," but he said, "I am the resurrection and the life." What type of resurrection was Jesus talking about? What type of life was Jesus talking about? Was he talking about physical resurrection, physical life? Was he talking about spiritual resurrection and spiritual life? When he said, "I am the resurrection and the life." And also, there is agreement within Christianity that Jesus resurrected. Yet, there is disagreement when it comes to how he resurrected. A portion of Christianity believes that Jesus resurrected physically, while the other portion believes that he resurrected spiritually. All this is based on the message that the angel of the Lord gave to the women when the angel said, "He has risen." Now, did the angel mean that Jesus resurrected, or that he has risen means something different? In this chapter, we're going to find out exactly what he has risen means. Now, in chapter 5, which is the last chapter of the book, in this chapter, every reader is invited to think about the coming of the Messiah, the returning Lord, based on their respective faith or belief. Christians are invited to think about the second coming of the Messiah based on their relationship with Jesus. Jews based on their relationship with Moses, Muslims based on their relationship with Muhammad, Buddhists based on their relationship with Buddha, etc. I wrote this book because I really want all of us to feel and also connect to the heart of Jesus. Besides the Bible, do you know of any other book that really focuses on helping you feel the heart of Jesus and helping you connect to the heart of Jesus? Now you have one, the Messiahship of the Lord. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to find a friend who has this book and borrow that book from that friend. And if you don't have a friend who has the Messiahship of the Lord, then I suggest that you go online, Amazon.com, or you can also go to my website, Messiah101.com, or the book website, Messiahship.com. You can purchase some copies from there. Buy more than one, so that you keep one copy for yourself and you give the other copies to your loved ones, so that they also can have the chance to connect to Jesus' heart. Thank you for watching the video, and may God bless you.